Greetings, sacred souls, ancient beings. Welcome back again to another Moon Day message. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everyone is at peace in your world. And first off, apologies. I wasn't here last week. One of them days. This is one of them days. But anyway, digress. So, it's kind of one of them days today also, but we must continue. So, sending peace and protection and safety to those in areas of no peace and protection. Continuing on with this situation we have in the world can be whelming, we shall say. Not overwhelming, but whelming. If that's a word. I have to look that up and see what that means. Why we have overwhelming and maybe even underwhelming, but what is whelm? Anyway. So, I'm just going to pull a couple cards, and we have Inner Standing in the reverse. Got Take Me to the Next Phase, Baby. I always say this, but this is one of my favorite cards. We've got Purification. And the shadow energy is reflection. For the burning question of the week, the answer to the burning question of this week, question that may be coming in or maybe concerned about or thinking about, the potential answer. See what we get for the question. Cut. And we have no. Again, I think last time we had no, but no is the answer to the burning question for this week. So before I started, I was thinking, and the song came to mind, Thieves in the Temple. You know, but Thieves in the Temple, that's the song that was coming to mind today. So, seems to be some type of block in relation to these thieves in the temple. We have some forces, people who are attempting to steal your shine or attempting to affect your shine. Inner Standing in the reverse. So we've got this phase that we are in where we are not getting the image, we are not understanding what is coming in, we are not paying attention to what is coming in, we are not even understanding ourselves, we are not in a state of being in our fullest self. We are. So it's like with the image up in reverse. This is the image of Ma'at of Rachedet, which many of you know as Alexandria. Alexandria was the location of one of the greatest libraries at the time. It was destroyed 3 times to remove knowledge that we needed for personal advancement, growth, and development. So, with this in the reverse position, it's like things are just falling down. The scrolls are falling down. The books, the things are falling down. Things are in disarray. Note to self: get your house in order. do some releasing, reorganizing, so that you are not attempting to function in a chaotic space. So it's like things that you may be attempting to do, things that you are trying to do for yourself are being blocked or thwarted. Trying to write, it's not coming out, getting interrupted. You don't have to answer the phone all the time. So in this state of, we've got the energies of black and purple. So, our messages are, the things that are coming through are being blocked because we're in this reverse position. The ability for us to create is in the reversed position. We are being attacked, shall we say, on all fronts. This is one of the Guardian's cards. So messages are attempting to come in, but we are not hearing them as we should. So that's the energy we're coming in with. The energy that we are striving for is take me to the next phase, baby. So this is number 11. This features Saw, is the universe. So universe is letting us know that we have the potential, the capacity to move forward. We're in a period of, we're ending something. So this period of these things not being able to be seen or felt or noticed or heard is coming to an end. So we are soon to be going into the next phase, and the next phase is a phase of wide open opportunities. The chances, the opportunities, everything is just waiting for us to tap in. He is standing on a hill overlooking vast space. So this vast space, this new opportunity is coming through. This new chance to having the opportunity to start again. So this is what we are moving towards. So the message from Source, message from above, is that this is your time to make that move forward. So we're leaving this chaotic energy and moving towards this new energy of everything is open. And in order for us to do that, we need to enter into a stage of purification. So purification, those things that are not serving you, that is not in your highest good, must be let go. The purification card is one of the healer's cards, which is 2 and 8, which is a 1, which is all about you. This one also features black, which is, this is your capacity to create, to build, to transform, to transmute. So this is your opportunity, and there are specific tools that are being used here. Some of the great healing tools we have are frankincense and myrrh and pure Egyptian cotton and steam for cleansing, as in a sauna or a steam room. So we need to do some cleansing, we need to do some purifying, we need to make sure that we are eating right, drinking right, make sure you're drinking enough clean water. And just a note, tea is not water, juice is not water, coffee is not water. Water is water. And with your body is calling for is water. I talk to people all the time, and they always say, oh, I drink a lot of water. And you ask them if they drink 2 glasses a day. 2 glasses a day is not a baby. It's not enough. Most people need between 3/4 of a gallon, 3 liters, to a gallon, 4 liters every day. This is just to maintain. You live in a hot climate, you're going to need more because you need that much in your body just to function. Picture this. You are a glass, and to function, if you fill your glass up to a little bit over 3/4, that needs to be in your glass at all times just to function at an optimal level. So this is what happens when you get up and don't drink water. The water in your glass drops down about, let's say, 10%. You continue on with what you're doing. You brush your teeth, take a shower, grab your stuff, run out the door without eating breakfast. You drop down about 10%. You get to your job, or you start working at home, or whatever your paradigm is. You start working, running hither and yon, willy-nilly, and you drop another 10% because you still have not had any water for yourself. So now you're down 30%. Okay? And you go to eat lunch if you take lunch. So either way, you're going to be taking lunch in a hurried pace, or you're not taking lunch. So now you're going to drop down another 20%. Now you're at 50% of the water in your glass, your holding receptacle, the place that holds your water. And you need water to lubricate your joints, to make sure the blood is flowing in your body, to make sure you're getting the nutrients you need into your brain and into your heart so that they can function at an optimal level. So now you're at 50% capacity, and we're only at lunchtime at this moment. So you continue on through your day, and by the time it's time for you to go home, you have not had any water. Again, water is water. Tea is not water. Coffee is not water. Energy drinks are not water. Water is water. So you head on back home, and what do? You plop down and you enter into something to distract yourself, either scrolling or playing games or something. And not that these things are wrong, but you have not taken care of yourself. So at this point in time, you're probably about 80% deficient. You make dinner, eat your dinner, still haven't had any water, and you go to bed. Wash, rinse, repeat. You keep doing this over and over again, not putting the water in. Eventually, your body starts to pull water from the organs in your body. Usually in the order of the weakest organ first. So depending on who you are, you might start to experience this you might have pain in your knee, or pain in your elbow, or pain behind your eye. It just depends on who's the weakest organ in your body at this time. And as you continue on this pattern, you develop more serious issues. And this is how we get into these states of decline. We always, not always, but We oftentimes seem to think that these things just jump on us, but these things have been created by the habits that we have, the things that we do. So, just a reminder that we need to take care of ourselves, and we need to purify ourselves, and we need to make sure that we are drinking enough water. Because when you do just that, that eliminates so many issues that we have. And then the shadow energy is the reflection card. This features the duat. This is the underworld. So lying beneath us, lying in the background, in the shadows, so to speak, is this reflection. This features the solar eclipse. And the way the card is set up, it also looks like the energy of the zero is making another moon on the card. So, reflection. So we need to be looking back. It features the divine masculine and the divine feminine, the divine feminine, the divine masculine. Not only are they looking at each other, are they mirroring each other, but their image is also in the water. So we've got this double reflection, plus we're also getting the shadows. So we are looking at a time wherein in the background, what is running behind us is we need to be taking time to reflect, taking time to look at what is happening, what's going on, so that we can move to this next phase. We need to make note of things we need to release, things we need to let go, people, places, things. It's that time, y'all. So, to deliver any question this week? No. No is a complete sentence. You can say no to whomever you choose. This is your life, it's your journey. Remember, you are sharing the control with your guardians, guides, spirit source, whatever you choose to use as your higher guiding force. So remember, inner standing. We need to write that card, we need to write that energy so that we are in the upright, so that we are now moving back in alignment. So in order to do that, we are looking towards moving to the next phase, because the next phase is where things begin. And in order for that to happen, we must purify ourselves, share, release those things that are not in our highest interest, so that we can move on. That's what we have for this week. Like, share, subscribe, tell your family, tell your friends. If you're interested in a reading or other energy work, clearings, dragon medicine, journeying, let us know. The information will be in the little box. And we will talk soon. Peace.